but it's time that we give up the best movie we saw this year. And for me, it was really tough because, like I said, I haven't seen all the ones that are come out. So this could be. Last year it was easy because I had seen 40 of them already, and I was like, okay, I know which one I like. I knew I loved Tar last year, right? The year before that, I knew I loved Drive My Car, or maybe that was the same year. I don't even know, but I knew I loved that. I could talk about it. But this year, just to the ones I've seen, I can tell you, like Blackberry, super underrated. So when I thought about this, I thought, okay, Blackberry is a movie that no one is talking about, but is very, very good. And a totally sort of cool, funny, interesting take on a biopic. We talked about, Barbie and Oppenheimer are the most successful movies of the year. So that can't be denied for sure. But the best movie, this movie came out in 2022, but I loved it. I think it's called Biosphere. And I'm trying to think about producer Papa Bear D. Tell me when that came out. I think it came out late 2022, actually. But that is a incredible independent film. So to me, if you want to see how to make a great movie on an independent budget, that's the movie for you. They had one location and two actors. And it is unlike any movie you're ever going to see. So that's way up there. So I don't know. I guess right now, I would still probably take Oppenheimer right now as maybe just the best overall film. And I know that's corny and on the nose, but when you think about the largesse of the film, how big it was and how beautifully it was shot and how well it was performed, I think that's fair. And again, I haven't seen all the I haven't seen The Holdovers. I haven't seen, I think it was like All of Us Strangers. There are some ones that people are buzzing about and talking about. Here's what I'll do. I'll say Oppenheimer for now. And then I will, on the next Indie Talk, I will revise my list based on the viewings. And then I can have a more clear take. Nick, what is the best movie you saw in 2023?
Honestly, don't know.
By the way, special prize to Blackberry. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's a tough one, and I feel like I wasn't even prepared for this question. It's like when you say best, it's difficult in my mind's eye. It's like you mentioned Oppenheimer. Yeah. There's these films that are. It's like when I watched Avatar.
Avatar's up there for you. You love that one.
Yeah,
I loved it too.
There's just a beauty to it.
But did that come out this year?
No.
I was gonna say, damn.
But I mean, just like the type of film that it is, right? You think about how big it is, VFX, score, all the acting. There's just a lot of things that are, but. And I'm just going to go with me, right? I'm not going on anybody's scale, right? This isn't about what I think is going to win.
Yeah, just what you watch.
Right,
we'll do an Oscar episode later. Just what you watch.
Right now, for me, the best film for me has been American Symphony.
Symphony. There you go.
Yeah, man.
That was on Obama's top 2023 list.
Well, it would have to be, as considering that he and his wife are executive producers.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give it away for anyone who hasn't seen it, but I'll just say juxtaposition. And as we always, and I think I'll say this, as we always say here, filmmakers are people too. To generalize that, you could say creatives are people too. And one of the things that people should remember most, and I think this, you could say, harkens back to our discussion about Jonathan Majors and other people, is that celebrities are people too.
I love the word harken in the holiday season.
There you go. But you just don't know, and this is why I enjoyed that movie so much. You just don't know what's going on. Like you see stuff, right? You see, but you don't know. And I think that is why that one kind of was really good for me, is that it just gets back to everything that we do here. Like this isn't really about the celebrity and all the things. I mean, we've got people who've done some great things, been on some huge studio films, but we talk about the humans, we talk about the people, we talk about the real experiences that they have and that they go through in this creative life. I think that's why this conversation is so valuable. I mean, you want to go for the sensational stuff, you go read flipping People magazine, or, go to TMZ for that stuff. That's that sugar-coated crap, right? Like that's not what we do. And that's why for me, American Symphony was so great, is it's really not sugarcoating anything. It's giving you a view into something that you might never have had a view into.